Hey teachers, I'm going to show you how to do an hour of code in your classroom. This activity is easy, it's for beginners, but anyone can enjoy it, even middle school, even high school students who have no programming experience. tinyurl.com/one-pager-code is where you want to go to get to this quick reference one-page outline. I've made a lot of the links in here tiny URL links to make them easy for you to type. But this is essentially just a quick reference overview that has everything you need to make this a successful activity. To get started, you're going to want to make sure that this activity is going to work on your student computers, iPads, Chromebooks. It should work on all of them, but you need to make sure just in case. So grab a few and go to this address. You can X out of the introductory video and proceed with testing. Your testing is simply, can I drag from one side of the screen to another? If I can do that, then it should work on the student computers, but you got to try it out. Now you're ready to prepare yourself. So on your computer, go back to that same address, but this time watch the video. It shows you how to use this blocks programming environment, which is a way of drag and dropping instructions to create a program. In this case, you're telling the little robot where to go on the screen. After you watch the video, go ahead and work through the activity yourself. If you have him move right twice and click the run button, then he's going to get onto the scrap metal, and there he goes. Now you're ready for the in-class activity, which you might want to start off with an inspirational video. I've plopped one in there that shows a bunch of different students learning to code, talks about why coding is an important thing this day and age, and just sort of illustrates the success and the fun of it all. It's a couple minutes long. Watch it with your class, and then go to the actual tutorial that you tested out yesterday and watch that video with your class, the introductory video. That'll be a good way for you to start off a conversation and show everyone what they're about to do. Throughout the stages in the activity, there are other videos that pop up. So students might benefit from having headphones, or you might want to pause everyone at a certain point to watch some of these videos. They're all only about a minute and a half long, and a lot of students might just want to skip them so they can go on with the activity. But if they do get stuck, suggesting that they go down here to the lower left, and watching or re-watching the video is good, because as they progress they do get introduced to new concepts. Make sure to leave yourself enough time at the end to wrap and review. There's a lot of great conversation about this. For example, what do we use code for? Where is it? But also, why is it important to make technology instead of just use it? After that, you might have students that are ready to move on to more complex stuff. I've put a link in here to all the hour of code activities. The one that I recommend doing next is called Flappy Code, but there's a whole bunch that are geared towards different personality types and interests, and they all kind of get a little bit harder, but not too harder. They're generally for beginners. When you have students who are ready to really move on, the next link under Next Steps takes you to a code.org repository of activities that are just loaded up, and a lot of them use programming environments other than blocks. So when you're ready to move on from blocks to different environments, this is a great place to go. Really, once a student has the basics, they just need the time and the encouragement, and they can work their way through these activities and become a programmer in no time. For you, there is a detailed lesson plan around this Star Wars activity. There's a FAQ. There's resources for what to do to take this all beyond an hour of code. Maybe an hour a year isn't enough. And code.org, they've done a great job providing tons of resources for teachers and students, as well as those of us who are having conversations about what is computer science and why should we be integrating it across our curriculum. So I hope that's all enough to get you going. If you have any questions or you want to share how it went, send us an email or give us a call. We're always happy to help. Take care and happy coding.